This is my semi-automatic 4-way animal farm. I'm going to show you how to build it. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Okay, I wanted to build something a little bit different than any of the other farms that I've done for animals. I have a bunch of cow farms. One of them actually doesn't work. The mechanics broke like literally right after I did it. But this one should survive pretty much any new update because it's mechanics that have been around for pretty much since the animals were released. So we got the babies over here. They'll eventually grow up. You also got some babies on the bottom. These are your seeders. Okay, so we got cows on 2 of them. You could also fit mooshrooms. You could also do sheep as well. Okay, so you have a little bit of options here. That's why I say animal and not just cow farm. Although I did specifically build it for cows, and not many people really ever get mushrooms, although they should. Okay, so you just come in here, you breed them. You can even breed the ones that are in here waiting to die. Okay, and then all you do simply is press the button. Okay, whoops, let's go down here. You can see it in action. And you'll see the chests fill up once they're done. So let's go up here. Looks like they're almost dead. Oh, okay. There you go. So you already got 5 cooked steaks there. And this one, we got them on the bottom down here. Okay, so that was 5. Let's go to the other side. Now for the sheep, you're also going to get wool. So you got wool, and you also got cooked mutton. And then for the mushrooms, again, you got some cooked beef and some leather. So you get a decent amount of stuff depending on what you put in here. But yeah, let's just get into what you need and how to build it. Okay, here's everything you're going to need. Either pause it, take a screenshot, or just look in the description. Keep in mind the eggs you're not going to have. I just put it in there to show you that you can do cows, sheep, or mushrooms. Okay, so I'm actually going to take that out to give myself a little bit of wiggle room in the inventory. Okay, the build itself is going to be 15 long by 15 wide. Okay, and then height-wise, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at its highest, I believe. And then there is a couple of spots in the middle where it goes down a couple. Okay, so all you're going to do, this is going to be my front. Oh, there's a front and a back. It doesn't matter which side it is. Okay, we're just going to start by putting a wall here. Now there is going to be an area where we adjust it. Okay, you'll see what I mean. All right, and then what I like to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I included this in the in the ingredients, but I like to just go back so you don't see the grass underneath. That's entirely up to you if you want to do that, but that's what I did. Okay, you go there, and then you go this way, right from each corner. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. So 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make that come out 4, and that's just so when we place down the hoppers and the chest, you don't see whatever the ground is underneath it. I just think it looks really ugly. So we're just gonna tidy that up a bit. Okay. Cool. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down our chests. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You actually need 16 chests. Sorry. So you need 16. Perfect. Okay, I guess I just miscounted wrong. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, on those front spots. Okay, because like I said, it is going to be double-sided. And then we're going to come up to here, come up to there. Same thing here, 2, 2. Perfect. Then you can put down your steps. We're going to be using the stone brick stairs for here. Okay, go like cross like that, come up again. And then stone brick stairs. Same thing on the back side over here. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, run 1 there, and put your stairs like so. Okay, so it matches with this exactly. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go behind these, and we're going to go just in the 2 middle ones here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do that for all of them. Okay, once that's done, we're going to put stone brick or whatever your building block of choice is right there. Again, we're going to do that all the way around, but before we finish that, here, let's come out here. Before we finish that, we're going to put this across the top. And we're also going to put stone brick stairs across the top, just like that. Okay, it should look like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put some temporary blocks down, which I don't think I have. So we'll take some dirt, although you'll probably have stuff just from digging things up. You'll probably already have some in your inventory. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on that 6th block right there, okay, we're going to go down. We could break that, and then we're going to look up. Okay, we're going to look up at it, and we want it to be an observer, but facing up, like so. Okay, just like that. That's where our button's going to go. So let's go ahead and put the button on. It must be wood, not stone at all. Must be wood. That's for the timing. Okay, must be wood, or it's just not going to work properly, and then you're going to comment and say, "Oh, it's not working," and I'm going to say, "Well, did you follow the directions?" Okay. So now what we're going to do is right here. So on the front one. So if you're looking at the stairs here, okay, it's going to be one up from that right there. Okay, because essentially what we're going to do is we're going to build a wall. So we're going to go, let's take that and that. Okay, so we're going to do walls around this. Okay, so do that on all 4 of them. Okay, then we're going to take stone and we're actually going to go one more up with it like this. Okay, just like that. We're going to do that on all of them. Okay, now we're going to place our dispensers. So this is the front. Okay, not this first stone, but this second stone right here. We're going to put the dispenser facing in. Okay, we're going to break the block underneath that. And we're going to put an observer facing down. Okay, so that way the bottom part is what, here, I'll go underneath so you can see. The bottom part is the part that reads. Okay, just like that. All right, now we're going to place our dispenser. So if we're walking up the stairs, to the left, you see the stone, not this first corner, but this one right here. Okay, break those. And what we're going to put there is an observer facing up, so the red part's there, and then one of the 4 dispensers there. Go over here, break those 2, and we're going to do the same thing but the opposite direction. So we're going to go observer and then the dispenser facing in. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the back. Make sure you flip. So it's going to be the same thing. So this side, 1, 2, right? We go observer and then dispenser facing in. Again, same thing, observer up and dispenser facing in, just like that. Cool. Now, excuse me, now what we're going to do is we're going to break that and that. So everything underneath the observers and that gets broken. Okay. Now let's put in our redstone. So we're going to put a little dot of redstone right there. Then we're going to take one of our 2 repeaters. Did I put 2 or 1? Okay, 2 repeaters there. I think I only put 1. I'll fix that in the description. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, same thing on the other side. So we're just going to go to the end, and then as long as the redstone is underneath the observers, you did it correctly. Okay? Cool. So now that part is completely done. Now before we finish that, what we're going to do is we're going to take our signs. You can take oak, whatever you want. Put them on this observer. 1, 2, like that. Turn around, same thing. And you're going to do that all 4 sides. Just make sure they're on that observer, and then they go over the hoppers. Okay, now we're going to take our oak trapdoors, and right next to where these dispensers are, we're going to go 1 this way, put it up, and then 1 next to it, and put it up. Okay, just so it looks like this. Do that on all 4 sides. Okay, now we can fill in the bottom here with whatever you want. Okay, just fill in the dirt. Only the 1 layer, because the top layer is obviously going to be decorated because we're going to be walking on that. Okay, and then you can actually do the trim around here as well. You can do this dirt, but just leave this corner. Okay, so just go like this, and then like that, and leave the corners. Okay, now where your stairs are, okay, what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and you can put your stone brick up to there, and then leave that first spot on both sides. Okay, so you can do stone brick, leave that first spot, just like that. And then in each of these corners, you can also go ahead and place stone brick. And then in those little spots that we put, we're going to put 1 crafting table there, One crafting table there. That's just, in case you want to make something. You're going to have the leather, in case you want to make some leather armor, whatever. It's just nice to have some crafting table handy. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this polished andesite. We're going to go all the way down with it, and we're going to do it one solid row. Okay. So what does that mean? It means we're going to break these two. We're going to go 1, 2, go all the way across with it, break those two, and go 1, 2, just like that. Cool. Now we're going to take our andesite stairs and we're just going to go around just like this, but we're going to leave those corners. That's why I was telling you not to cover the corners before with dirt. Okay, and you're going to do that on all 4 of them. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to find these corner blocks right here on the second one up. 1, 2, and the left and the right of the stairs. 3, 4, and we're going to turn. We're going to do the middle blocks here of the andesite. And then we're going to do the same thing on the ends and then do the same thing on the other side for the andesite. Okay, now in each of these little corners here, we're simply just going to place whatever leaf choice you have. I normally put jungle leaves, but I thought for this one, let's go with oak. A little more readily available for everyone. Okay, and then in these corners here as well. So that way each one has 4 coming, 4 around it. Now we're going to go up. So this, where the entryway is, we're going to leave this from here to here open. All the other ones go around. What I mean is 1, 2, 1, 2, right? 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now, we connect this side. We connect this side. We connect, oops, not that. We connect this side, and we leave this open. Okay, do that on all 4 of them. Okay, now on top of those, we're just going to take some slabs and literally just go everywhere there's a fence, put a slab on top of it. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to take that junk block, we're going to put a shroom light in the middle. You guys know I love these, I'm obsessed with these. We go block to the left, block to the right, whoops, and block on top, so that'll work. Same thing on the other side. Okay, we go junk block, shroom light, block to the left, block to the right, block on top. Then we're actually just going to run this all the way across for now. Okay, and you'll notice that the shroom light is actually in the center of everything. So we're going to find the very, very center right there, and we're going to put a shroom light just like so. Okay, then we're just going to basically walk the sides up. So we're going to just put down a junk, we can put down a junk block right underneath there and there, and then you're just going to put boom, boom, and boom, boom. And that creates this nice little centerpiece here. Then all we're going to do is put oak trapdoors on all the sides where you can see the shroom light, and also on the top where you actually can't see it. So I'm going to put the top just like, whoops, just like that. Okay, so now your farm is done. So all we have to do is come into each one. We're going to add our buckets of lava, okay, and then we're going to give it a test before we do the last step. Okay, we're just going to give it one little test. So I'm in creative. It's a little easier for me. You may want to just test each one separately. 1, 2, right? I think they're all good. Yep, they're all good. So that's exactly what you want. You want to make sure it goes like that. The reason we use the wooden button, because you get a little bit of a longer pulse. The observer reads it, shoots it down to the redstone. The redstone obviously lights up, activates the observer. The observer activates the dispenser. While all of that was happening, the button that once you pressed it, it activated, and then once it comes back up, it's also activated again. Again, everything reads it. Again, the dispenser fires and gets rid of the lava just as quickly as it put it out. Okay, now all we're going to do, since all these animals use wheat, is come right to the side here. Okay, you're going to break all of this, and you can actually break that ground too, and just put water in there. Whoops. You only need one though. I don't know why I did it so many. You don't need one. You only need one in each corner. So one there and one there will be fine. We'll do it correctly on the other side. And then you're going to take a hoe and farm it. I actually just have farmland. Okay. And then we can plant our wheat seeds, just so you always have something handy. You never have to go too far from the actual farm. Okay, so we'll do it correctly on this side. where all we have to do is, oh, I knew that was going to happen. It's going a little too close. Okay, all we got to do is put one bucket there, one bucket there. Obviously, you would have created an infinite water source, which is why I had the 2 buckets. Okay, and then we put down our seeds, and it grows, and you are golden. And that's the whole farm. So it's a little bit different. And then you would just come up here, and you would, you know, walk your cows in there and whatever. It's nice and easy, right? There's no, like, you don't have to worry about building a ladder. The ladder's already pre-built into everything for you. Okay, you get them in there. You could do 2. That's fine. You could start with 2. It doesn't really matter. Eventually, you'll get 4 because some of the babies will stay in here and grow up. But eventually, these little chambers are going to be so crowded that all the babies just shoot over here. Okay? And, yeah, you're good to go. It should be lossless. I don't recall losing anything because of how quickly the button... And now, if you press it twice in a row, like if you're just sitting here pressing it a couple times, yeah, you're going to lose something because you're going to throw off the flame. What you have to do is press the button, wait for the animals to die, you know, go do something else some more because the babies won't get hurt. That's what the signs are for. Okay, the babies won't get hurt. And then as soon as the other animals grow up, press it again and you're good to go. So you just need one press. That's it. Okay? And then you get your cows in there or whatever. And yeah, you're good. So I hope you guys like this. Let me know if you like these different style farms where they're still, you know, they're still productive, but they're also kind of cool looking. All right? That's going to do it for me. Captain Obvious out.